covering the villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Ooh, things are looking better in my yard, Ashley. Things are greening up a little bit. My hibiscus, I guess that's how you say more than one hibiscus.
Right, multiple.
Are all starting to green up, so it's looking good. Thank you.
I mean, my yard is definitely greening up, but now it's starting to get a little overgrown. How quickly that grass grows when we get even just a little bit of rain. But it's not just the grass, it's the weeds as well. The weeds also start to get out of control. So let's talk about the rainfall that we had recently. We did end up getting over an inch near Rhett Road and Sawgrass Grove. We picked up right around an inch of rain. And what was good is that this came down at a steady clip over the span of like 2 to 3 hours. So that gives it a chance to really absorb into the ground and get into the groundwater and essentially help our drought situation. Now, Trappers Court picked up just under an inch of rain. We had closer to 3/4 of an inch around Middleton and Callaway Drive, Yoder Drive, just over a ½ inch there. Same for Dalton Drive and Brownwood Paddock Square, also picking up about a ½ inch. Same for Spanish Springs. And here at Lake Sumter Landing, right around 1/4 of an inch. So you can see there was quite a range depending on where you were. The farther south you were, that's where you saw a little bit of heavier rain. All right, let's talk about your Wednesday, where we do have a chance for a spot shower or thunderstorm. Right now, looks like a good chunk of the day is going to be dry. We'll see scattered clouds as temperatures are going to inch their way back into the mid-90s. That'll put the heat index right around 103. The good news is we'll have a bit of a breeze out of the west. It'll be blowing at 5 to 15, maybe upwards of 20 miles per hour. We'll take a look at the rest of the week with my 7-day forecast in just a little bit. TK?
With this Florida summer heat sticking around, many residents enjoy cooling off at the many local pools. However, if swimming is something you struggle with, there are helpful villagers available to enable your comfort and confidence while treading water. We'll show you how as we take you on the go to Olympia Recreation.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
We're on the go at the Olympia Sports Pool for Adult Learn to Swim. These classes have been around for over 10 years, helping villagers who want to learn how to swim confidently with one-on-one lessons from a fellow villager who helps the beginner in getting confident in the water all the way up to mastering different types of strokes.
Well, we've been running the class for about 11 years now, right? And the adults that come here to learn how to swim, there are a whole range of their capabilities. Some are afraid of the water, some can swim. And our goal is to teach them how to be safe in the water at whatever level they're at. If somebody is a beginner, we get them to a point, we start them in the water, we have them dunk their heads, get used to going into the water, back up again, into the water, back up again. If they're comfortable with that, then we get them floating on their stomach, get them floating with their faces down. We get them used to that. And we just go through those steps with people. And if people can do those things, they will reach a point probably where they can't do something. And that's where we start with them. We have 20 slots open every month from April to October. It's taught the last week of each month on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we have 20 people sign up and we might get 15 to show up. Depends on the week. But anywhere from 15 to 20. If you ask any one of the instructors here, it's very rewarding watching people learn how to swim. It's just really rewarding. We love doing it. It's very enjoyable, and if people want to learn how to swim, this is the class to take.
If you'd like to learn more about Adult Learn to Swim, a schedule of classes is found on the socials calendar at districtgov.org.
On the go in the villages, I'm Whit Watson.
Later in the show, local businesses are gearing up for Christmas in July. Already?
I think for some people, maybe they would like some Christmas-like weather just to get a break from the heat and humidity.
Indeed.
But then again, do we really want to rush things along? All right, well, we still have to talk about the heat and humidity in our 7-day forecast. Before we go to break, let's talk about your UV index for Wednesday. It'll be a 10, which is very high, so it'll only take about 30 minutes before you start to get a pretty nasty sunburn if you're not wearing the proper sunscreen. I would recommend at least SPF 30, and make sure you keep reapplying throughout the day. If it does feel too hot outside, seek some shade or take some breaks in some air-conditioned areas. And on a day like this, you may want to limit your strenuous outdoor activity. Try and squeeze it in before 10 or wait until after 6.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
I'm Linda, here with your Recreation Roundup. As part of Parks and Recreation Month, we're celebrating our Recreation and Parks professionals on Friday, July 17th, 2026. This special day recognizes the dedicated team members who bring the Village's lifestyle to you every day. Be sure to take a moment to thank a recreation staff member for their service. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Village's ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at all recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
Talk about the benefits of some of these brands, the warranties, and just many of the different varieties that you've got here.
There's literally thousands of different flooring that you can get, and you know, the name brands are pretty important. The warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it, and if they're still in business. So we tend to stay with the major companies like the Mohawks, Karastan, you know, Dow Tile. These are name brands that have been around a long time. And not only is the warranty from the factory important and stuff, but it's also from who you purchase it from. Many dealers and stuff use subcontractors, and your warranty is good with the subcontractor. We use subcontractors as well, but what we do and stuff is we don't make the subcontractor come back to your house at his time. We take care of it. So we stand behind the product from the date. We have a lifetime installation guarantee. As long as you own it, we're going to stand behind it.
If they're a first-time buyer or considering just updating what they've already got, what would you like people to know about Great Lakes?
I would like everybody to know that, you know, we are no pressure. We are here just to help you find the right product, take as much time. You know, some people I think get excited. There's so many choices. You know, by all means, take as many as you need to take them home, look at the colors, looking at your lighting, ask us questions. You know, the internet has a lot of information. Some good, some not so helpful, but you know, we're here to help, and if it takes a year to pick your flooring, that's okay with us. We'll be here.
What can people find at GreatLakesCarpet.com?
One of the most helpful things is we have a room visualizer that you can take a picture of your room at home, put it in the visualizer, and visualize all the different products right on your computer at home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
There's a new Walmart Market, Lady Lake, and it's got the groceries you need with everyday low prices, pharmacy delivery, and express delivery in as fast as an hour. Your new store is now open at Highway 466 and Hammock Oaks Boulevard.
How old do I feel inside? Some days it's 21, some days it's 76 and almost 77. I'm Becky, and I've been with Centerwell a little over 5 years. Oh, my doctor makes me feel good about my age because she makes me feel like I'm taking better care of myself. And she listens. She takes whatever time we need. None of this 15 minutes out the door kind of thing. And then sometimes we get a little social because she travels I travel a little bit. I look forward to seeing my doctor whenever I have an appointment. CenterWell always makes us feel like family, and they all know me behind the desk, so I barely open the door. Hi, Becky, how are you? My health is very important to me because if I don't get up and move, my body's going, what the heck is going on? I did musical theater for 40 years, and now I'm retired, happily retired. I always feel very lucky. Every day's precious.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. CenterWell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
Here's your Villages forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, we're going to be heading into the middle of the week here, and temperatures are going to come up ever so slightly. We're going to see highs in the mid-90s for your Wednesday, and when you factor in that high humidity, which is not going away anytime soon, that is going to put the heat index right around 103. We've had it a little bit worse than that, so this is nothing we can't handle, but if it does get too hot or too humid for you, make sure you definitely take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas. Of course, drink plenty of water as well. We'll be looking at scattered clouds as we go into your Wednesday. Chance for a spot shower or thunderstorm. I think other places are a little more likely to see those raindrops come down. And we're finally going to tap into a breeze. That'll help us out. Winds will be out of the west at 5 to 15 miles per hour, possibly up to 20 miles per hour. Now, Wednesday night, we're looking at mainly clear skies. Overall, it is going to be a quiet night as temperatures dip down into the mid-70s, and we'll do it all over again on Thursday. Although on Thursday, I think there's a slightly better chance for seeing a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms going into the afternoon. We'll see partly cloudy skies when we're not dodging the raindrops, so temperatures moving back into the mid-90s, and of course that heat index a few degrees over 100. Now, not much changes as we go through the rest of the week right into the upcoming weekend. You can see on Friday temperatures will be borderline low to mid-90s, and of course the afternoon will feature a chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. That'll remain the case as we go into the upcoming weekend. So of course, if you have any outdoor plans, and a lot of us do, make sure you're scanning the sky, keeping an eye on the radar, and especially if you're out on the golf course, out on the pickleball court, riding your bike, listen for those rumbles of thunder. I have to say, last weekend when I was out and we had solid cloud to ground lightning and I was still watching some golfers outside, it definitely made me nervous. So that's why the National Weather Service emphasizes when thunder roars, go indoors. There is a reason for that because yes, lightning can strike from overhead, but sometimes we get what we call an out of the blue bolt of lightning, where sometimes the lightning can actually arc horizontally and go in advance of a thunderstorm. It can strike from about 10, 15, upwards of 20 miles away. So that's why it is something we need to take very seriously. As we go into next week, temperatures are pretty much going to hold steady in the low to mid 90s. So yeah, this is a big rinse and repeat 7-day forecast, if you will. Of course, you can always check out our forecast updates right here on VNN, tune your radio to WVLG, and check us out in the Villages Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching Meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Just ahead, a Village's favorite is returning. We're talking about the big arts and crafts show.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27 441, one block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
So I've lived in some homes with some unique style windows. I'm not sure where they got them or how they got in there, but you can go in and customize no matter what the situation.
Absolutely. So, in fact, all of our windows are custom built specific to each individual home, and we have a range of options where homeowners can really make it feel like it's natural to their home, but it also gives that aesthetic upgrade, and it can match their personal preferences. So you can choose from color, hardware, grill patterns, just a range of options to really not only find that unique fit for those interesting openings, but also just to make it fit that aesthetic that you're seeking.
So it's not just an out-of-the-box product, it's made for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in redoing my windows and replacing, got to get a contractor involved, got to get somebody in there to design and help figure it out. Where do you come in on that?
Yeah, so the great thing is at Renewal by Andersen, we are your one-stop shop through all of that. So from that initial design consultation through the manufacturing installation, we are there with you the whole time. So we make it as easy as possible on you, and we have amazing warranties that we back everything up with. So you can take confidence in knowing that you have this incredible warranty, an amazing product, and really great service that we are with you throughout.
WVLG presents music that triggers thoughts of special times. Like the first time you visited the Villages and were blown away by everything you experienced. Like all of the friends you met here in Florida's friendliest hometown. Like dancing at the Squares, concerts at the Savannah Center, and shows at the Sharon. We are connecting those special times of your life with the music that you love. We're your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
Thank you, Stephen. Well, dare I say it? Merry Christmas in July. I said it, and it's really happening, my friends. Believe it or not, 'tis the season when the Christmas spirit arrives a little ahead of schedule as businesses and various groups gear up for Christmas in July. It's a way to signal the start of holiday shopping and spread a little goodwill and cheer with activities for children and some old-fashioned family fun throughout the month of July. For members of Paws Therapy Dogs, the most wonderful time of the year is any time they can put a smile on someone's face by hosting a Christmas card decorating event on Thursday, July 23rd from 2 to 3 p.m. at the Leesburg Public Library. Take the family to Cottam Farms Christmas Village in Weirsdale on Saturday, July 18th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And of course, it's never too early to get a jump on your holiday shopping during the second annual Ocala Christmas in July, a 2-day shopping experience that features tons of artisans and crafters selling unique creations Saturday and Sunday at the World Equestrian Expo Center in Ocala. Lots of opportunities to get your Christmas on in July. Coming up, a big honor and responsibility for a local volleyball player.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on.
Well, since we've added the awning, this area now becomes usable all day long, where we can sit out here in the pool and it completely covers it and it's really nice. And now we use the pool more often and we spend more time out here. If without it, we did not spend much time out here in the afternoon because it was just too hot. It was just too hot.
So I wanted to have an awning on my patio, got a card in the mail from Sonesta, called, salesman came, spent some time with me, sent out a professional to measure the job, came, measured, the installers came, did a great job. From start to finish, it was so pleasurable, it met all my expectations.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop balance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop balance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and get 25% off to honor America's semi-quincentennial celebration, our 250th birthday.
VNN and WVLG are hitting the road. Join me, Whit Watson, and VNN's Joel Peterson as we take you on the mission of meeting residents across the villages, showcasing their groups and events. From sports, hobbies, dance, to arts, we cover it all. Find it here every Tuesday and Thursday. So keep an eye out. We might find you on the go on VNN.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
A rising VHS 8th grader will compete with the U15 team, a part of USA Volleyball All-Star Championships. During this year's 4-hour tryouts, which were hosted at VHS, Villages High School volleyball player Bailey Hunt found herself named to Team Florida's U15 team, one of 12 girls and 3 setters. For her, she felt pure joy because it served as validation to be good enough to be considered one of the best U15 players in Florida. And now, Hunt and her team will travel to Columbus, Ohio in July for the USA Volleyball All-Star Championships. With that competition being the best of the best from different USAV regions, Hunt is embracing the opportunities to face elite competition heading into the upcoming high school volleyball season. She will be representing Florida during the championships, but she will also be positively representing the community as well, and we couldn't be more proud of her. What's your pleasure when it comes to crafting? Mahjong, fused glass, pottery, paintings, and palm fronds? The Arts, Crafts, Decor, and More show and sale is set for this Saturday, July 18th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Colony Cottage. Find unique, one-of-a-kind treasures for yourself or others. For more information, send an email to artscraftsdecorandmore@aol.com. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the Town Square's nightly performances. But first, here's a look at some upcoming shows in the days ahead, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment.
Retirement should feel secure, not uncertain. If market swings have you feeling uneasy, you've probably heard about annuities. But what aren't they telling you? You deserve the full story. That's why we created a free guide that explains the good, the bad, and yes, even the fine print. Inside, you'll learn how annuities can create guaranteed lifetime income, what fees and surrender charges may apply, how the different types of annuities really work, and whether an annuity makes sense for you. No hype, no pressure, just clear, straightforward information so you can make a confident decision. We help pre-retirees and retirees right here in Florida focus on what matters most: reliable income. Because you worked hard for this phase of life, and retirement should be enjoyed, not stressed over. Call now to get your free guide to annuities, the good, the bad, and the fine print. Call 866-554-9546. That's 866-554-9546. Because when it comes to your retirement, you deserve transparency and real peace of mind.
When you call Doc's Restorations, you're calling first-class service, using first-class products by first-class licensed professional contractors and installers.
They totally refurbished our kitchen. It was a gut of the kitchen.
Every detail was perfect. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
and
just
to this
incredible.
day, we haven't needed any adjustments, repairs, anything. It's been perfect since the day they finished.
Our warehouses create a safe environment for products as they arrive to help ensure your cabinets, flooring, and all other materials are protected and damage-free from the moment they reach our facilities to being installed in your home. Doc's is state licensed through the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation and is bonded and insured to protect the customer. All 70 of our skilled employees have been background checked, wear ID badges, and are covered under our workman's comp insurance to provide peace of mind as they complete your project. We invite you to come see for yourself. Come visit our showroom on 441 South, just north of Spanish Springs in Summerfield. Visit docsrestorations.com for more details. We look forward to helping you make your home look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors.
Hey Villagers, celebrate 250 years of independence with $250 off every window and door, plus 18-month special financing, only at Renewal by Andersen. And ask about our military discount. We're proud to support our veterans. When you choose our replacement windows and doors, you'll enjoy indoor comfort and lower energy costs no matter what Florida weather brings. And they're custom built right here in the USA, ensuring the perfect fit for your home. So give us a call today.
How old do I feel inside? Some days it's 21, some days it's 76, and almost 77. I'm Becky, and I've been with Centerwell a little over 5 years. Oh, my doctor makes me feel good about my age because she makes me feel like I'm taking better care of myself, and she listens. She takes whatever time we need, none of this 15 minutes out the door kind of thing. And then sometimes we get a little social because she travels, I travel a little bit. I look forward to seeing my doctor whenever I have an appointment. Centerwell always makes us feel like family, and they all know me behind the desk, so I barely open the door. Hi, Becky, how are you? My health is very important to me because if I don't get up and move, my body's going, what the heck is going on? I did musical theater for 40 years, and now I'm retired, happily retired. I always feel very lucky. Every day's precious.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Centerwell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
Welcome back. All right, Ashley, there's been some really great entertainment in the squares lately. Have you noticed?
I have noticed. Yeah. We constantly have great entertainment going on, and sometimes they add new bands for you to check out. But we have some great ones that are setting up for Wednesday evening. Let's give you a rundown of who's going to be taking the stage. If you're heading to Sawgrass, that's where you can see Stella Acoustic at Sumter Landing. It is going to be Johnny Wild and the Delights. Brownwood, you can check out Paisley Craze and its Spanish Springs. Hacksaw Hamlin will be taking the stage. Eastport will be back with live entertainment on Thursday. If you're going to be heading out there, make sure you get out early and get yourself a nice shady spot and an ice cold drink because it is going to be hot and muggy. Even at 6 o'clock when the entertainment starts, temperatures are still going to be in the low 90s.
All right, thank you for that, Ashley, and that is all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. Find us on YouTube by searching the Villages News Network. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.